Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to another video. And just stay tuned for more of my parts out of my DVD collection. So just continue to stay tuned for more of those. Nearing the home, almost ending it there. So just a few more parts. But just reading up more of the movie news. A vlog on the movie news. So just looking up, scanning through. Not much. Although the one thing that caught my attention, now, of course, the whole thing with Disney, I want to say pretty much I'm done with Disney, I'm saying, but one thing caught my attention, okay, it's regarding about the Star Wars franchise. Now, like I said, I don't like the new movies, I hate the new movies, and, but, And regarding, I also heard they're doing with another the finale, the final season of the Clone Wars, and I heard that they're about the second season of the Mandalorian. Now, one thing, okay, I have not watched the first season of the Mandalorian. First of all, I don't have Disney Plus, so I don't tend to get Disney Plus because I'm not wasting my money on that, because now all these things you have to have Disney Plus to watch these certain things. So you can't put them on Netflix or anything. So no, it has to be Disney Plus. I'm like, screw that. But the thing is, though, okay, I was never interested in watching the Mandalorian anyway, because I'm not interested in these new Star Wars stuff, right? The point I want to try to make is that this for the second season, they're finally introducing live action, right? A character that I liked is actually from the Clone Wars, from the show, which, yeah, the Clone Wars, the anime show itself, I can watch it, but I'm just not, I don't love the show. But there's one character that I liked, and that was the character of Ahsoka Tano. I mean, to me, she was like the best part of that show. And I've heard now that they're finally putting live action, introducing this character live action wise now of Ahsoka Tano, and she's gonna be played by Rosario Dawson. And I know there was talks of I always thought she might play that like some couple years back, she might play the character, but now she is playing Ahsoka Tano. And Rosario Dawson, I like her as an actress. I liked her in a lot of movies she's been in. And I thought I'm curious to how she would play of the character of Ahsoka Tano. And for those who don't know about the character Ahsoka, she was introduced in the 2008 movie Star Wars: The Clone Wars before the show came out. She was chosen to be Anakin Skywalker's Padawan, she was Anakin's mentor, you could say. So yeah, Anakin Skywalker, she trained her, and then later on, towards the end of the Clone Wars of the last season or two, I forget. She left the Jedi because she was basically framed for a crime that she didn't do, and besides Anakin, who trusted her, the Council didn't. The Council didn't trust her, so. Even though Anakin trusted her, though, but that wasn't enough, so she decided to leave the Jedi Order which was before, if you consist with the movies, before the whole Jedi was wiped out. Then Ahsoka, years later, she returned in the show of Star Wars Rebels. And that was before she knew that Anakin before she knew Anakin became Darth Vader. We should hear the truth about that later in the show of Rebels. So, and then I heard the final season of the Clone Wars, it's going to be sometime before the Rebels came out. So, but, and the thing is, though, if you're paying attention in Rise of Skywalker, when she was fighting Emperor Palpatine, before she was on the ground, she was hearing the voices of all the previous Jedis, you heard Ahsoka's voice in there, along with other ones like Mace Windu, Qui-Gon Jinn, Luke, and the other previous voices of the Jedi that came before. Her voice was in there, which to me is thinking that all the previous the voices she heard are dead. So if you heard her voice, I assume she's dead now. So I guess like with this character is gonna be with the Mandalorian, but how maybe she'll die before then because all the characters I've already heard, the voice she heard are all of previous dead Jedis. So I was now wondering how Ahsoka is gonna be because they're putting her in the Mandalorian, so it has to be something between us. So I don't know. But the thing is, I don't have Disney Plus, so I can't watch it anyway. But the thing is, I was intrigued by this one point because I liked the character of Ahsoka Tano. And I found out that now the character is finally introduced to live action, not the animation series, but still. And she's played by Rosario Dawson, so because I like her as an actress, so I'm curious about that part. But the thing is, though, I have no interest of getting. I'm not gonna waste my money. Oh, just because that character, I'm not gonna rush out and get Disney Plus for that. No, I'm not. I'm just curious about that part now. I'm interested in that part. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna like the show because I'm still not interested in the Mandalorian. I have no intention to watching the first season about it. If I do, I'll just wait for a DVD release. That's gonna be forever, or Netflix. Why can't I just put it on Netflix? Because everything is going on Netflix, but no, it has to be Disney Plus. So I'm not gonna waste my money on that. But I just found out because I was interested because I liked the character from the show. To me, it was the only best part of the show, the Clone Wars. And I like the actress Rosario Dawson, so I was like, okay, she's playing Ahsoka Tano. I'm curious about that. But well, it's said that the second season can be premiere in the fall, so it's gonna be a while. I think, hope if it will premiere. So that's all I have now. I just wanted to point that out because there's not much on the movie news, so I just figured I'd just talk about this. But anyways, stay tuned for more of some of the final parts of my DVD collection. So stay tuned for those. And I know people are fans of the show. I am not, but I'm just curious about this one part of it. But I'm sure if they do appear, I'm sure they'll always find a way to put things out online, so I forgot to watch instead of wasting money on Disney Plus. So, because like I said, I'm not a fan of this. To me, Star Wars is now overrated. I hate all the new movies. But I'll just give the second season just for that. I'm not gonna rush out watching the first season. I have no interest in that though. But I'm also curious that the second season you have Carl Weathers. Speaking of casting. You have Carl Weathers in it. You have Michael Biehn in it. So I'm curious about that too because I like those actors. Which I met Michael Biehn. If anyone knows, he watched my little video. I met Michael Biehn. But I'll wait. I'll eventually if it comes around. So. But anyway, that's the only thing I have on it. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the final parts of my DVD library collection. So stay tuned for those, and we'll see you later.